Animal Crossing villagers. One of the hardest aspects of a town to perfect exactly how you like it. Whether it's buying the Animal Crossing amiibo, which can end up being really, really expensive, and you often don't even get the ones you want, or waiting, hoping, and praying you find them on a Nook Miles island, or they come to your campsite. Now, neither of those are very effective methods. So, these are blank NFC cards. They're the exact same as these, but they're this if they had nothing on it. So you can get these on Amazon, 10 of them for $15, whereas for me, on Amazon, a pack of Animal Crossing cards is anywhere from $40 to $60. So it is plastic. It's not the same kind of stiff paper. It's a plastic card. You can turn this into a fully functioning amiibo of whatever kind you want, whichever animal. It works for other games, not just Animal Crossing, but as long as you have an NFC reader, it would work for the DS, this would work for the Wii U, and this would work for the Switch. It is called an NFC card. You see how the little back bit, when you feel them, it's kind of raised? That is the NFC kind of element of these cards. The whole card isn't, it's just this little patch. With this, the whole card is what's under this little patch. So, all you're gonna need is your Android phone. This, I guess, won't work for everybody. To do this, you need an Android phone. It can be, I think, any kind. It has to be Android. You need your Switch, and then you need to get either these NFC, you can get paper cards, you can get plastic cards. So I am going to be putting the links to everything in the description. I showed this phone before. This phone does not work for it, so it works for most Android phones. To figure out whether it works for your phone, you need to Google the exact kind of phone you have. So the phone that I ended up using was my friend's old Galaxy S7 Edge, and so you're gonna wanna Google the full name. I Googled, is Galaxy S7 Edge NFC compatible? You wanna Google exactly that, but with your kind of phone, and if it says yes, you can do this. It doesn't work with Apple because Apple is like hardwired and like preset, and you're not able to kind of like hack the phone. If you want to borrow a friend's phone, you can tell them this doesn't like do anything bad to your phone. It's 3 files and 2 zip files that you have to download, and then they can delete them after. But it's super simple. I'm also going to link the cards that I got. Now, the one thing that I will say, I'm not sure if it was that the card was corrupted. I'm not sure really how this technology works. One of the cards did not work. So I got 10 cards, but I ended up with 9 amiibo because one didn't properly work. I'm not really sure why. So I don't have my sweater's backwards, Android phone with me, so I'm gonna verbally talk you through it, but I think for most of the stuff that should be enough. I'm gonna throw up some screenshots and screen recording video for the parts that I don't think I can verbally explain. The first thing you want to do is go into your phone. Like I said, that it doesn't work with this one, but I can still show you all the like basic in the settings kind of stuff. So your first step is you're going to want to go into your settings and search install unknown apps. I have an older phone, and so it's not going to work the same as you guys, but a list of apps is going to come up, and you're going to be allowed to turn it on for as many as you want. You only need to turn it on for Chrome, My Files, and Drive. Because you will be downloading it from Chrome, and it will either save to Drive or My Files. So you need it to be on for all in case. All the stuff in your settings, you need to go to this site. I will link it down below. So this site will come up and it will look like this. You can either click download all files. Do not do that, or there's a lot more steps, which I don't even need to get into because just don't do it. You click it, and it'll either start downloading or it'll ask you if you want to download it. Yeah, so it's downloading. You download it. And then you click this and you download it. You click this and you download it. I will explain later how to fix the problem if it downloads as what's called a zip file, because you can't open it and make it work if it downloads as a zip file. But it shouldn't do that if you click them each individually. So you're gonna wanna go to your downloads and just kind of find wherever it is. So yeah, it'll pop up in your downloads. Unfortunately, an issue that apparently people have is they can't find it once they've downloaded it. That is one thing I cannot help with, because all your phones are going to be different and it's all going to download to a different spot. The 2 phones I've now done it with, it just goes straight to my downloads, so it shouldn't be that complicated. And the final place you need to go before you can actually start kind of being done is this site. Again, I will link this. This is the Animal Crossing Bank. So this is the file that will hold the secrets to the universe. This has all the Animal Crossing characters, but no matter how you download it, it will download as what is called a zip file, which is basically it takes the file and it compresses it, so it takes all the information and makes it really, really small, but you can expand it. I will link an app below that I used for doing that was really good. Doing that is really simple. You go to your downloads once you've downloaded the app for expanding it. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to just call it expanding because it makes it bigger so you can open it, so it's not just numbers and code. So once you download this app, it'll just be on your phone. You just go to the file, you select it, and you click expand, and it'll do that. Then after you've downloaded everything, because it's easier to just kind of have it on your phone ready to go, you want to open, so what it's called is Tagmo. It's not going to be an app. It's not going to be on your home screen. It is only openable through your files, through My Files or Drive or whatever your files are called on your phone, or downloads or whatever. So you go to it. One of the 5 things you downloaded is going to be called Tagmo, something like that. It might have a bunch of letters and numbers after it, but it's called Tagmo. You click that and it won't open and work. So it'll ask you if you want to go to your settings. You go to your settings, and right at the very top it'll say Tagmo, and then right below it it'll say encryption keys. Right below that it'll say import key, and it'll say it'll say unfixed key, and it'll say locked key. And for you guys, they will be red. They will not be fixed. They won't be not working. So you are going to click unfixed key. Now, if you remember, 2 of the things you downloaded were called locked key and unfixed key. So you're going to click it, and it'll apply it, and then it'll go through, and it'll turn green. And it'll say unfixed key is okay, and it'll be green. You want to do the same thing for locked key. So you might have to search through your files to get the 2 files, but that is a very important step. You have to do that. Once you do that, just exit the app. It's weird, you can't backspace in it. It closes it if you try to do that, and then every single time you want to reopen it, you have to go through your settings. But I mean, it's not a huge deal. So you're going to close it, you're going to go back and reopen it, and it'll come up with their kind of main home screen page. Once you've done all that kind of stuff and you open the Tagmo app, you'll be greeted with a screen with 3 pink buttons. One will say load tag, scan tag, or scan QR code. You are going to click load tag, and when you click load tag, a big thing of every single Animal Crossing character will come up, and it has a picture of all of them, which makes it easier to kind of find it. There's also a search bar if you know exactly which ones you want. I would recommend doing that because this has all the characters from all the games that you can scan stuff into. So the DS, it has stuff for Happy Home Designer, it has stuff for the board game one, it has stuff for literally all of them, and not all of them are compatible with New Horizons. So I would just say Google a list of all the villagers in New Horizons, write down, my thing came with 10, so write down your 10 favorite, and then just go through and search them. That'll make your life a lot easier. That is the one thing I wish I had done, because I just had to scroll and find all of these. I also bought more of these, so I will do a video of me like actually showing what I am doing. I think on Wednesday. It is now, I don't know what day, Sunday. It's Sunday, so I'll do another one on Wednesday. But yeah, so you're gonna click load tag, and then all the characters are gonna come up, and you are going to just click the one you want. After you've clicked the one you want, it'll say load tag, scan tag, save tag, write tag, view hex, restore tag, show QR code, or scan QR code. You are going to click write tag. It'll tell you to take your phone. You should take the case off. That was why my first one messed up, because I think it halfway communicated with it, and then the communication like was broke it or corrupted or something. So you're gonna want to take your case. I'm not gonna take the case off of this. You're gonna want to take the case off your phone. You hold it to the bottom. Don't like move it around. Don't let it be like falling around. Hold it to the bottom, and then on your screen, it'll kind of show like a scanning symbol, and it'll tell you when a card is detected. It'll say like card detected, scanning, and then it'll say done, and it'll take you right back to the screen with the picture of the animal where it says like load, scan, save, write, view, blah, 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 all those 8 purple pink buttons. It'll take you back to there. Now to test if it works, if you want to, you can click and go to a different animal or something, but literally all you do, you take it off, you click scan tag, it'll say place tag on the back of your phone. You literally place it, and it will scan it, and it'll pop back up as the character you just scanned on. So the reason you might want to go to a different animal to do this is because if it fails or cancels out, it'll still just go right back to that animal. So if you go to a different animal, it'll literally scan from that animal and change your screen to the animal linked to the card. So I think I said earlier I made 8. No, I have 8 here. I made one for my little brother. I made 9. Like I said, one of the cards corrupted or like didn't work. And all of these ones work. I have Pedro, Stitch, Anka, Coco, Drago, Kiki, Lucky, Heidi. Nope, Henry. You can like write on them. It doesn't really work. So I have a few of the stickers like not in my book anymore. But for the ones that I do have the stickers of, I bought an Animal Crossing sticker book, and I just put their stickers on the card so I can like identify what's what, because otherwise you're just going to be randomly scanning until you get the right one. If I didn't really do a good enough job of explaining this, I will do a better job on Wednesday. And if anybody has any questions, I'm assuming the majority of you who are watching this found this through my TikTok, because I said I was going to make a video about it. And so you can either message me on Instagram or TikTok or comment here, and I will do my best to respond and help. I've done this, like I said, so if I explain something poorly and you just need a quick thing clarified, I can do that. I'm going to link the 2 websites you need with the 5 files for this. I'm going to link the app for, I think it's called extracting the zip file, not expanding. It's called extracting. I'm going to link that app. And I'm going to link the link for the cards that I bought. I think the cards are nicer. You can get like tiny little stickers. I don't think those ones are as nice. I mean, I guess you can make your own card and like put it on the back, but you can also get tiny little plastic like coins or chips almost. Looks kind of like a poker chip, I guess. Everything will be linked below. I will link everything below for the next video as well. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry if it wasn't. I am kind of new to like technology stuff like this, so it took me a little while to understand it, and I explained it in a way that I would have wanted someone to explain it to me, I guess. Just more like every single thing I need to click in every single step. So hopefully this helps. Again, if it doesn't, feel free to like contact me, and I will do my best to kind of help you out in whatever way I can. If I end up getting like a lot of people messaging me, it might take me longer than I would have hoped to respond to everybody. But thank you so much for watching, and Wednesday will be a better video.